Hello, welcome to Zen Woman. I'm Kirsty Jones and I'm founder of Zen Woman, and I'm here today to talk to you about the moon cycle and where we're in it right now and how to help us through the cycles of the moon and our energetical cycles. Now, when I talk about the moon cycle, of course, at the moment, as you watch this, it's coming up to the full moon. I mean the actual moon. But ladies, your menstruation cycle works in exactly the same way energetically. Some of us are more sensitive to one, some more sensitive to the other. Some of us are sensitive to both. So let's just clear that. When it's the full moon, for ladies, this is your time of ovulation. So this is your time of creating life, this powerfulness, this yang energy. So the full moon is your yang peak, where we are right now. After the full moon, we come into the yin cycle, so the yin half of the month. This is when you feel your feminine, your relaxed energy. This is when we feel a bit more calm. And then as you come to the new moon, this is your menstruation. And then after the new moon, after your menstruation, we come back into a yang phase. So the first half of the month from menstruation to ovulation is yang. The second half from ovulation to menstruation is yin. For guys, or for if you don't feel that sort of energetical cycle for you, then it's new moon, yang up to full moon, yin down to new moon. Guys, you do have a cycle separate to the moon, but it's not a set amount and it's something that you'd have to work out yourself. So that would be a case of keeping a journal and noting down when you particularly feel more energetical, when you feel more powerful, and other times when you feel more relaxed, when you feel more sort of yin and feminine, a bit more released. And then making notes and looking back and finding a pattern. So I'm sorry, it's a bit harder for you to use that one, but you can just use the moon. So the full moon is the yang peak. So this is when we have the most of this masculine heat, sun, powerful energy. The yin is when you have the moon, the calm, the cool, the feminine energy. So at the moment, today is Thursday, up until tomorrow, which is Friday, it's still classed as the yang peak. So over this yang peak, you may be feeling really quite energetic. It can lead on to even frustration, where it's almost there's too much going on. You can find it hard to sleep. You may find yourself feeling a little bit more erratic than usual. There's a reason why the emergency services are busier at this time of year. And particularly for women, if you're talking about your personal cycle, as you come up to ovulation, you'll feel the same sort of things. And even because it is so yang and because it is that same way, I mean, there's a reason why. You know, we all think about the pagans and the Wiccas sort of going out and dancing naked in the woods around the full moon. That's because it is that time, that sort of intense time of creation of energy. It's the time of sort of ovulation for us, which means, yeah, we are going to want to get naked and dance around and be a bit crazy, and we've got all this masculine energy and we don't normally have it, and it's all kind of exciting. So it can be very intense for us. There are a few practices that you can do over the yang peak to help to sort of calm down. Firstly, just connecting with the moon. Again, there's a reason why we all get drawn to it, and that's because although the time of the full moon is that masculine yang energy, the moon itself is a yin essence. So going out and looking at the moon, it will help to calm you. It will help to find some balance. If you use crystals or if you meditate, go out and meditate under the full moon. Allow the full moon to come in. If you want to get naked and dance under it, you can do that. I won't lie, I have stripped off under the full moon before with my partner. I'm not recommending, flashing your neighbours or anything like that. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. So if you are going to do that, just make sure you are somewhere private. It's a bit cold as well. In fairness, I live in the UK, it's always cold at night. So if you want to, really take in the moon essence to help to calm and settle that yang energy, you can do that. It may help you sleep to take in some of the moon before you go to bed. But also, for us women, we have the ovarian breathing and the breast massage. Now, both of these are connecting with our feminine energy and stimulating the production of feminine hormones. So that will help to balance out all the masculine that we've got in us at the moment. Guys, you can actually do the first one, the breast massage, as well. You do have the same sort of glands for the feminine hormone, which will help you calm down. Men, particularly at this time, can feel very aggressive because, you know, not only have they got their normal man energy, but they've got this extra yang energy as well. So it can be very intense. Now, I'm not going to do the breast massage. I'll probably be getting done for some sort of indecent video. But what you would do, ladies and guys, we will massage in and up. Firstly, in and up, in and up. So you can do on maybe 24, 36, you can just do 9 circles if you want to. And then we do down and around. Now, women, we should probably be doing this every day anyway. It's really good for keeping your hormones balanced and for hormone stimulation and that sort of thing. So it's really good for you to do that anyway. But I do recommend, if you're feeling particularly emotional, don't do the down and round, because this is the stimulation. This is when you're really going to create all those extra hormones. So if you're feeling quite hormonal, you don't really want to be making more. You could actually go crazy. So yeah, in and up and then down and round. Great. Really helps sort of bring some more feminine energy. And then another one for us ladies, the ovarian breathing. Guys, obviously you don't have ovaries, so you can't do this. Now, to find exactly where your ovaries are so you can focus on that, I'll just stand up to show you. So you would place your hands in your belly button, your thumbs just on the edge of your belly button. 4 fingers come together to make this sort of triangle shape. Fingers pressing together and reaching down. So where the little fingers touch, here is where your ovaries are. So just placing the hands on the ovaries for your ovarian breathing as you inhale, sucking up. So squeezing the perineum, squeezing your jade gate, doing your pelvic floor. And as you do that, visualize energy coming in into the ovaries, cleansing the ovaries. And as you exhale and release, just visualize that letting go, taking anything negative, taking any of that extra masculine energy away. So we're cleansing the ovaries, releasing any excess masculine chi. Chi is the Taoist word for energy. And reconnecting with the feminine energy. So this is what you can do at the moment, as it's the new moon. After Friday, we'll start to go into our yin peak. So the yin is more time for relax and release, and it can go too far. We can get quite lethargic and lose our motivation, and particularly for us women, because you have that feminine energy anyway, so we can get, I really don't want to go out, I don't want to do anything. And we can also get quite emotional, because it does increase that sort of, those feminine hormones. So we can also, we want to cry a lot, or just get sad and upset, or even get a bit angry because we get frustrated, because everything. That is a real term that us ladies like to use, by the way, that is how you feel sometimes. There's no word for it, there's just a sound. You know what I mean. So yeah, in your yin time, there are other things that we can do, particularly as you come up to menstruation, your yin peak, or the new moon, the yin peak. You're going to be feeling really sensitive. Now, these 2 weeks up until the yin peak are a great time for healing, for detoxing, for allowing your body to get rid of all the things that it doesn't need. It's a great time for letting go of like mental blocks, things that you're holding you back, physical detox and release. It's great for the more relaxing activities. If you want to go to the spa or something like that, great time to do it in your yin time. But also, because we can feel a bit intense and emotional, it's really good to ground out. So to connect again with some solid energy. We get very much in our heads in the yin time, so it's really good to reconnect with the body. So doing some gentle exercise, maybe some yoga, something where we're really connecting and feeling all the connective tissues in the body, we're working with the body, and even some grounding. So grounding is connecting with the earth, getting outside, doing some gardening, walking barefoot, just breathing with your skin into contact with the earth. Feel the earth energy. Imagine that you're putting roots down and sort of gaining that stability, that you're connecting with the earth, with the floor. So that will really help stabilize you during your yin time. So to recap, the yang peak is the full moon, is the feminine energy and is ovulation. This is a time for doing the breast massage and ovarian breathing. You move out of that into the yin 2 weeks towards your yin peak. This is a time of feminine energy. This is the time of menstruation. This is the time where you're going to feel very relaxed. After this, this is time for grounding, for grounding and healing. After this, you come into the 2 weeks of yang and you come back up to your yang peak. In the 2 weeks of yin, relax, rest, recoup, allow yourself to take some time out and pamper yourself a little bit. Really just give yourself some time. If you're not feeling it, don't plan the social engagements, don't plan that sort of thing, plan your relaxation. As you come past and into the yang time, this is a time for planning your business meetings, this is a time for, going out on your adventures, for being sociable, for getting all the stuff done. So the 2 weeks after the new moon or after your menstruation, get it all done. The following 2 weeks, allow yourself some time to rest and recoup. I recommend getting a journal and just noting when the full and the new moons are, and even personally in your cycle when your full and new moons are, and just being aware. When you're planning your week, you can't always plan everything around it, but it is helpful if you can plan some of your activities around the moon or your internal moon cycle. It will make your life so much easier to go with it instead of feeling like you're constantly fighting against the elements, against the universe. So I hope this actually makes sense. I feel like I've thrown a lot of information out there today. I hope this means something to you and it helps you through this full moon and through the every month to come. So thank you for watching. I hope to see you again watching some of my next videos. If you have any queries, again, I think I threw a lot in there, pop me a message or reply on the bottom of this video or something, and I'll get back and answer them for you ASAP. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I hope this really helps you, and I'll see you again next time.